Guys, today we're going to be reading about Mitchell Wilcox's injury. Yes, he's off the PUP list, he's back, he's ready to play, and he talks in great detail in this article about what he went through. So we're going to be reading about this, give my reaction, my opinions, and also keep in mind he did confirm he will be playing Saturday versus the Commanders in our season finale, and he will also be playing in Week 1 versus the Cleveland Browns. Well, I guess if as long as she makes the roster, which he thinks he's going to. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Starting off right away, he called his injury it was a kick in the gut. And to be honest, it really was. The Cincinnati Bengals have removed tight end Mitch Wilcox from the PUP list on Monday. And shortly after his return to practice, the tight end talked about his injury that derailed his offseason and foray into free agency. Wilcox said he has no indication anything was wrong until he underwent an exit physical following his team's loss to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. What happened to Mitchell Wilcox's knee? Wilcox isn't entirely sure how he injured his right knee, but his best guess is something that happened in Week 13. I can kind of trace it potentially back to something I did in the Chiefs game at home, he said, referring to the 27-24 victory on December 4th. I never had any swelling. I never had any major pain, but I ended up needing some major surgery, Wilcox added. That's the scariest thing possible, just a side note here, where it's like you feel like you're fine, you feel like everything is going great, and you're like, I feel good. And then randomly, you start just being like, my bad. You just go take a physical, and they're like, yeah, so you're going to need, to get some surgery done on you. And you're like, what are you talking about? I feel fine. I'm okay. Now, your knee's about to give out and actually get destroyed. That's the scariest thing ever. I mean, to really not know this, and again, if he didn't get that physical, wouldn't know this is definitely a problem. But as he said, it really all started potentially on that Chiefs game versus on December 4th. So, that's crazy. While Wilcox put up modest numbers with 17 catches for 189 yards and a touchdown in 4 starts, all of them set career highs, and he was eager to test his worth in free agency. It said he had to undergo surgery, which was a routine procedure, but had a lengthy recovery time. That does also suck, because if he was, again, I don't know how much money he would get in free agency, though. In all honesty, I mean, you look at the best tight ends. Mike Gesicki, he only got like $6 million by the Patriots in free agency for 1 year. Darren Waller got traded, so he didn't really get free agency. So I don't think there would have been a lot of money going around, and at most, he probably would have gotten what he got with us. So I don't really think that he really missed out on that, in all honesty, because he doesn't have the numbers to really go out there and get paid big money. The guy who got paid big money was Josh Oliver of the Baltimore Ravens, and that's because he's one of the best run-blocking tight ends in the league, and he got paid something stupid. I think it was like 3 years, $37 million or something. It was absolutely ridiculous. If you look up that contract, it was the most ridiculous contract I've ever seen. They way overpaid the guy. The guy literally did less than, Isaiah Likely did last year, and they way overpaid him. But it's the Vikings. What do you expect? And which is also surprising because they just got TJ Hawkins socks too. So they was just like, you know what? We're just going to get 2 other tight ends. We have a star, so let's get someone who's just overpaid and not that good. It was kind of a kick in the gut because I thought I had finished the season fine, he said. I was thinking I made it unscathed, just to be told I didn't make it out. So that stunk. But I kept in contact with the team, and I felt like I had a good relationship in free agency with them. So it was just a matter of getting healthy. I just don't, my brain cannot fathom that idea. That, you feel okay, you feel fine. But, if you go out there and play, you're going to injure yourself. If he didn't get this surgery, and he played, let's say he got signed by someone, whoever, right? By the way, whenever you get signed, the team makes you take a physical to make sure that you don't just get signed and then you just get hurt. So, the fact is, if listen this offseason, he was just running around playing a pickup game with some people, he would have probably torn his whole entire knee. And probably destroyed his knee. And been out for a year. Now, luckily, he got the surgery because of the physical, and now he found out, sooner. But that's so freaking scary that, you could feel fine, look fine, be fine, but you're not fine. Oh, that's definitely something interesting. He said it was very, very similar, Wilcox said. It definitely felt good. Wilcox says he feels healthy enough to play Saturday night in the preseason finale at Washington, and he sees no issue with being ready for the September 10th opener in Cleveland. I'll be ready for sure, he said. Obviously, I have to polish some things up about my game before the start of the season, but it was good to be back out there and get my feet wet. And again, I'm very happy he's back out there. I'm going to wish him all the best of luck, especially after that whole situation. That is, again, like I said, I'll say a million times, the scariest situation possible. But by the way, just a side note here, I do want to bring this up. It was 3-year, $21 million, my bad. So Josh Oliver got 3-year, $21 million with the Vikings. Which is still crazy. So Oliver signed a 3-year contract with the Minnesota Vikings, including a $7.1 million signing bonus, $10.7 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $7 million. And I can't stress this enough. Go to statistics. With the Ravens, in his career, Jacksonville, 19 snaps, right? He had 3 receptions, 15 yards. Ravens, 9 receptions, 56 yards. 14 receptions, 149 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, in all honesty, listen, Ravens had a really good run-blocking tight end named Nick Boyle. Josh Oliver was ranked the best run-blocking tight end in the league, but he was never on the field, it felt like. He got 490 snaps, which it seems like a lot, and it is a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I just can't believe he got paid $7 million when I feel like he really did nothing. That is crazy. I will forever say Minnesota way overpaid him. They went out there and got TJ Hawkinson, and then they went ahead and got a overpaid guy who really wasn't anything special. Which is funny too, because then they got rid of Dalvin Cook, so it's like they can't even run the ball now. They got rid of the running back just to get a run blocking tight end who isn't going to catch the ball. Wow, that's spicy right there, guys. Spicy. But you know what? That's their mistake, guys. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, comment down below. I will be live streaming on Saturday for the upcoming game versus Commanders. Peace out.